Yo, what's up, YouTube? So, I've had a dilemma recently. So, yeah, so you know the tux up there, you know when a new armor sets, there was 3 of them. They were called Tuxedo, and Tuxedo was good, but it was only good for one thing, and that's damage. And now, with the release of Dungeons and Floor 5 and Floor 6 and Floor 7, they've got a ton more armor sets, such as the Storm armor set and stuff like that. So obviously the Storm armor set is good for mages, stuff like that. But everyone's kind of forgotten about, the Tuxedo sets. I mean, they were really good for damage. I mean, we could go over here. The forgotten NPC Taylor and his partner in crime, Seymour. Like, this guy sells tuxedos and no one really buys them anymore. Also, this should be a really good place for his fairy soul behind these paintings. But, I'm not here to complain. I'm just here to, talk about tuxedos in 2021. So you have the cheap tuxedo, which costs 3 million coins. Usually you only buy it so you can only, do the Romeo and Juliet quest. Pretty abnormal. Well, not abnormal, but normal. 100 crit damage, 100 intelligence. That's for the full set stats, which I'll be basing most of this off. So, obviously, this is a glass cannon set, which means it's just pure damage. I mean, your health is set to 75. That's lower than your base health. Your base health is usually 100. But you do deal 50% extra damage, which is quite major. You've got to remember that. Then you got the fancy tux, which costs a lot more. It costs 20 million coins. They're all very stylish, as it says, and it can all do Romeo and Juliet quests. So this was 150 crit damage, 300 intelligence, and your max health is 150, and you do 100% more damage. So we've doubled the amount of health we could get. On this one, however, you don't double it, you only get 100. But you do get 200 crit damage, and 500 intelligence, and deal 150% more damage. Now, here's the problem, guys. Well, it's kind of dead. I mean, since the release of Dungeons, everyone's forgotten about Tuxedo. I mean, we can look up here. I can look up Elegant Tux, because that's the best tuxedo, so I'm going to be basing it off this. So, the cheapest tuxedo right now is the leggings for 22.2 mil. And remember, the whole set costs 75 mil, or 74 mil, 0.99, etc., whatever you want to call it. So obviously, the pants are 50%, boots are 50%, and the chest is, I think, 100% base. If you take away the ancient, yeah, that's 100% crit damage. So that's 200% crit damage. That's not really good, because it doesn't add any strength. It does add intelligence, but you would rather go for something like Storm set. So, in other words, why would you buy this? If we put up Shadow Assassin, we can literally look this up right now. Okay, I'm really bad at spelling, sorry. Also, this isn't to, moan at the admins. I'm just saying, I just want to, express my ideas and try not to get my boy Taylor dead here. Because, he ain't making bank anymore, bro. There's no one here. I could go in a big lobby and there'll be no one down here. Bruh. But yeah, no hate against the admins. I know it took a lot of work. I'm being completely genuine here as well. So thank you. Anyways, Shadow Assassin not only is it epic in dungeons, but it also has insane amount of health and defense. But that's not the point. We gotta do it at a damage rate. But you gotta take it into consideration when thinking of the final result. So anyway, cheapest Shadow Assassin right now is 1.25 mil. We're gonna be looking at strength and crit damage mainly here, and base with outside the dungeons. It is 25 strength and 25 crit damage. That's pretty good. And I think the helmet, which we'll scroll over here for, it is 25 strength and 25 crit damage again. And how much money was that roughly? Cheapest helmet? 1.8 mil. And the boots are 1.2 mil now. So they've gone even lower now. So 1.2, 1.8. Let's just say that's roughly 3 mil. Yeah, that's 3 mil, yeah, roughly. So now we're gonna move on to leggings, because obviously a lot more. Still 11, maybe 4 mil, maybe. Gotta find out here. cheapest pair of leggings right now is 4 mil, yeah. So 4 mil, that's 7 mil right now on, and that also does 25 straight, 25 crit damage. Pretty good. Now we're gonna move on to chest plates. It's gonna be way over here. So this is going to be on like base, like cheapest shadow assassin. So it's obviously not gonna have good stats. Give me the base stats. Alright, so cheapest chest plate is 30 mil. So the full set costs 37 mil, which is just under half, which is just above half actually, of the elegant tuxedo, and that does 100, and that gives another 25 strafe and another 25 crit damage outside the dungeons. That's 100 strafe and 100 crit damage. It's pretty damn good. I mean, for 37 mil, you gotta also think the health is pretty good. The defense you can't laugh at. The speed is quite nice, and also the shadow assassin ability, the full set bonus, quite nice in dungeons, which is mainly what you use it for. But besides that, 100 strength and 100 crit damage. It's pretty good. That's roughly as good as it, because 100% damage bonus and 150 crit damage. But that costs 20 mil, but that has like no other ability other than that dashing ability, and it sets your health to 150. Not worth it. And besides, that's only basic shadow assassin. Like that's pretty good. I mean, 500 intelligence, that's not laughable. Like that's pretty good. And obviously the 150% damage is going to be really pog as well. So 200 damage, crit damage, as well as that. So this is my shadow assassin. We're not going to worry about the enchants too much. We'll just be looking at strength and crit damage again, and we'll even look at intelligence as well as time. So this time we have 65 strength, 62 intelligence. No, I'm dumb. 65 strength and 42 crit damage. And it's the same on all of the pieces for shadow assassin. So it's very equal. Armor equality, come on. Hashtag armor equality. Still, the health is pretty good because I have it all hot potato booked. And there's no cap on the health either, so that's nice as well. Obviously, this is Reforged and Mythic, and this set roughly costed me around, I want to say 60 million coins. Maybe 70 mil. We'll say 70 mil just to be nice. So let's just say that this cost me roughly the same as this Elegant Tux. Probably a bit cheaper though. And right now I have no pet equipped, so I want to make the test like fairer in a minute here. But yeah, so if I look at this, in dungeons this is gonna go skyrocketing and it's insane. And obviously Shadow Assassin's just better. Everything's better. That's gonna be Shadow Assassin. Wither armor, Necron's armor, Storm's armor, Hyperion, stuff like that. It's just like Tuxedo, kind of lacking. Still, if I hit this Enderman, 1.7 mil, this is a max Gilded Might with first strike, not triple strike. And yes, it is fully maxed. So let's say we're roughly getting 170k here. No, not 100. No, yeah, we are getting 170k. Yeah, look at that. And I'll even put my mana flux down. Yeah, 172k, but that's with mana flux, and I have no pet on. 170k, pretty damn good. And see, I can actually live here. Like, if I smack one of these people up, I know I have absorption, but I'll let it drain that. Like, smack him up, yeah. Well, besides, they can barely hit me, because dodge. And they're just not dealing damage. Like, every time they hit me, I'm dealing roughly 10 damage. 20 damage-ish. Yeah, around 20 damage. So that's not bad. I can AFK here and I'll just instantly regenerate. Because this armor is POG. And they roughly cost the same. Shadow Assassin might just fall a bit cheaper though if you don't get like last and 5 and stuff like that on it. Which most people don't go for, but that's fine. So yes, you might ask yourself, yes, Oliver, this is all POG and everything. Yes, Tuxedo is bad right now. But what if we make Tux great again? Like Donald Trump said before he got outvoted by Joe Biden, we're going to go to the Tux boy and we're going to offer him up a deal. I have made myself, if you look at my screen, yeah, right here, I've made a screenshot. This is what I made earlier. I accidentally closed the tab, but thankfully I'm clever and use screenshots. But magnificent tuxedo. It costs 250 mil coins, which is a lot more expensive than some of the best armor sets. But it brings back tux. But it doesn't bring it back for dungeons. So what I'm thinking is, like the OP people in dungeons, they won't use tux in dungeons because I mean, come on, it's tux. Like you'll get one shot, literally. Unless you have like a bonzo mouse, but still, it's not really good. So intelligence is obviously 2,500 on this. What I've made. That's pretty good outside of dungeons. That's probably as good as super wise dragon armor. Not bad. Not level. Crit damage 800%, and you deal 300% more damage, and your max HP is set to 400. 400, you'll probably get one shot. Let's just say as that, you get one shot, bro. And once you deal, you could, to be honest, now looking at it, the 300% damage could be nerfed a bit to maybe like 175% more damage or something. Because, remember, that's quite a lot, the 300% damage. But, like, since it costs so much, you're obviously asking for a lot. This costs roughly, like, well, if I can quickly do math here whilst I'm on the spotlight, roughly 4 times as much as my Mythic Shadow Assassin set, and 4 times as much as the Elegant. So it's gonna do, hopefully, a lot more. So 250 mil, that's a quarter of a billion. What can you do with that money? Well, if we look at some of the best armor sets, let's here, I think, like, Wither. Let's have a Wither here. It's alright, not bad. Highest prices right now. Legion 5 Big Brain completely maxed. Okay, that's not actually like good price. 150 mil, like, bro. Alright. Okay, 3-star. Okay, I can't actually find any at the moment, but if I can find Mythic, maybe? Alright, only some people actually have it because it's actually really rare. So, 12 mil. There's actually no chest plates on auction right now for it. It's actually really weird. I've never seen that. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Sorry. Cool. Hopefully you're still live. Not live, but still here. Alright. Okay, there's Wither leggings, which is for 6.9 mil roughly. But I can't actually find. Okay, chest plates, 50 million coins. So that would cost quite a lot as well. I mean, this doesn't actually show any shameful like thing, but I don't really play dungeons too much. But I can roughly beat floor 6. I haven't beat floor 7 though. So that's this bit. And obviously, once people actually start to like recombobulate this thing and make it kind of like this, but obviously like upgraded to Witherlord, it'll be really, really good. And it might compete. Like, that, I think a mythic for the max one of that would be roughly 100 mil. But this would do more damage in it. Obviously, right now, it looks a bit too OP. You could probably nerf the intelligence, nerf the set bonus admin if you want to do that, go ahead. But 250 mil, that's roughly, that's like 2.5 times the amount of Necrons with a Lord set, or whatever it's called, that I just showed you. And it looks pretty good, in my opinion. I think it just looks good. And that's obviously the complete suit. That's not like the whole, each armor piece, because I'm lazy. Sorry about that. So, yes, this is all nice, Oliver, but what now? Like, you're gonna expect me to get a creative mind? I don't really care if I have a creative mind or not after this. I just want to express my feelings on how Taylor is getting betrayed here by skyblock updates, but admins, come on, look at him. You're so sad. Come on. Hashtag save Taylor. Can we start that? Please? Anyways, there's literally nothing else I want to do today other than just say that. And yeah, maybe we'll make more videos in the future about other, like, well, not useless, but forgotten NPCs, like Mind Merchant here. He has a Onx Reforged Stone. That costs 100 coins. He doesn't sell anything else, but it's fine. My merchant, he's my G, he's fine. But anyways, you know what I mean. Taylor and Elegant Tux. They made the update for a reason. Romeo and Juliet, you barely hear it anymore in real life and in game, and yeah. Anyway, that's all I really want to say, and I really hope the Jerry Cannon's gonna go good, and yeah. Hashtag save Taylor. Let's get next to him. And that's it. Bye!